Hey everyone, I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. This is 5 Minutes with Ben, and I'm Ben. I'm going to change tack a little and show a game that was played today. If I had to guess, since it's 7 o'clock at night, Karen will put it out tomorrow. Usually when the games are played in the current tournament, Karen puts them out right away. So for you guys, this game was played yesterday. Okay, this is between Hikaru Nakamura white, Magnus Carlsen black. Can't get much better than that. Champions Chess Tour 2005. And this was the last game of their match. Hikaru needed to win the game to tie the match. And they got this equal position where Magnus just play a random kind of move, like rook a f8, and taking the rook off the a file and putting on the open file. Engine says it's equal. This position, Magnus blundered. I have the feeling Magnus didn't like his position. So Magnus played rook take g2. It's also possible Magnus was thinking of me, because I think when Magnus plays Hikaru, he's usually thinking of me. Well, okay, maybe not. And so he always sacked the exchange. Hikaru took, obviously, frankly. Carlsen checked. King went back to h1. And Magnus, thinking of me once again, always retreated, played bishop c8, attacking the knight on h3. Hikaru played the best move, rook f3, defending his knight and attacking the queen. Carlsen played queen e2. Hikaru played the best move again, rook g1. And the engine is like, white's +3, white's up the exchange in a pawn. Black doesn't have any compensation. Bishop on h6 is attacked later. It's not attacked now because we can take the rook on f3. But Black's king seems more exposed than white's. Okay, and Magnus gave it the old college try and played bishop g4, confusing the audience. And unfortunately for Hikaru fans, the audience was Hikaru. He didn't see bishop g4, and he sat there going, oh, thinking he had blundered. And after thinking for a while, he resigned. And when he resigned, that confused the commentators, and it confused Magnus. Magnus was like, what? He resigned? Okay, and the reason the commentators were confused is usually they have access to the engines, and Magnus knew he was losing here, thought he'd been losing for some time. Magnus was only losing after he sacked the exchange. But always sack the exchange, always retreat, and then you win even if you're losing. Okay, so Hikaru missed that white is winning here. Now, if white doesn't play the winning move, then white's lost. So if Hikaru never found the winning move, he would have lost anyway. So, it could be if he didn't resign and he didn't find the right move, he would have lost. But, Hikaru should find the right move. I think a lot of players under 2200 would find the right move. Anyway, white to play and win. You can pause the video and see if you can solve it if you haven't already heard the story. Okay, and Hikaru just has to play rook f g3, and then after bishop takes queen, it's mate. And then if you don't play bishop takes queen, white's up the exchange and a pawn, and white's threatening g4 quite a bit. So this is just winning. There's nothing going on here. White's winning. The engine says something like 3.3. But Hikaru resigned because Hikaru probably looked at queen takes, rook takes, queen takes, and said, I have to resign there. And he probably looked at rook takes, queen takes, and he has to resign here. When he's right, those moves lose. And if Hikaru doesn't take the bishop, bishop takes queen wins, and bishop takes rook wins. So bishop g4 looks really strong. And I guess Hikaru didn't see it, so he was like, oh, I blundered. But Magnus knew that rook here was winning. So he was shocked when Hikaru resigned. As I tell all my students, never resign. Of course, if Hikaru didn't find rook fg3, he would have lost anyway. But if he had found rook fg3, he would have won, tied the match, and gone into playoffs. Instead, the match ended. The truth hurts. No matter how good you are, everybody always wins against you somehow. I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. It helps out the channel tremendously. This has been 5 Minutes with Ben, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.